Hello everyone and welcome back to a video. This is going to be a very weird video because we are starting a brand new series, and this has been a long overdue series, but we are finally doing it, and that is the Rating Worlds series. If you don't know what we do, basically me and a bunch of the others will play one minigame every week. We will then rate the minigame on 5 different categories, and then one of us each week will take turns to rebuild the minigame in our very own style, using the feedback that we give to see if we can somehow improve the game. This season is going to be very different because we are going to be rating Copycattt games. And from what I've seen, they do look pretty good, so I guess we'll have to see if my expectations are right. So, Happy won a tournament that we did, and he got to pick the first game. So the first game that we're going to be playing is Bed Rush. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? Okay, so let's get on with the video then, shall we? So, basically, if you don't know how you play the game, if you don't know how you play the game, basically, there's 4 beds of 4 different colours, and basically one colour is going to pop out of a dropper in the middle, and it's the first person to run and sleep in that coloured bed wins, and then they break away the bed, and then you keep playing until all 4 beds have gone. We're going to give 1 point each to each person. The winner of this game gets to pick the next game that we play for the next video. So, yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see who actually wins, because I think I know what game I want to pick already, but I guess we'll which. We've got all these different categories, as you can see, that we're going to be rating on, and we're going to be rating them fairly and based on our own opinions of the game, and then we're going to give feedback at the end as to what we think of the game and what we think could improve it, etc, etc. So, it's a very simple game. We're going to rate the game at the very end of the video, not like going through and rating at a time, because it means that then we all have the same fairity of the rating. So say if yellow came out, as Bloodstorm's just demonstrated, you'd go and sleep in the yellow bed. Very simple game. No redstone, no complications or anything like that. It should be relatively easy to play. This is the first game of Copycatts we've ever played, so this is going to be like Copycatt's pitch to us. This is the what his games are going to be like. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what sort of games we've got coming up from him. So I guess let's all get ready, and we can start playing. So I'm going to go in survival quick. Let me just type out the commands, and then we can start. So it is a little bit like musical chairs, this game. So I am expecting this to be a lot similar to... Oh, my controller turns off. That is something I'm worried about, is my controller's just going to keep turning off. And then we're basically going to end up with some rounds with me just moaning about my controller. So let me just go in survival. And then we can start the game. So, right then, I guess we all get ready. So, in terms of who presses the button, I guess if we press it in order of where we are on the signs. So I go first. Blue, sleep in the blue bed. Go, go. Oh, no, that was so close. So that's the thing, like, you can line yourself up and try and get it right. Who's going to press next? Bloodstorm, I think you're after me on the sign, so do you want to press? And then we'll keep going. So if blue comes out, orange, sleep. Oh, no, Bloodstorm's doing so well. So... that is the thing, is you can wait. So we've only got green and red. Oh, orange, right. No one's orange. Orange is gone. So we're going to repress it. I think, Happy, you go next. Yellow! Sleep in the yellow bed! Sleep! Oh, no, he just got there before me. So you can, like, if you want to, stand right next to a bed. And then basically, like, just wait for it. That is something that you can do. Right, who hasn't pressed? I don't think Dave's pressed. So blue is the only one remaining. And, hold on, are we all going to just like, where's everyone gone? Oh, sorry, not blue, green. Right, are we all just going to wait by the green beds until the green wall comes out? Someone's going to go over there. Right, I'll press it. I'll sacrifice myself to do this. Right, let's, actually, no, I'm not going to sacrifice it. Someone else can do it. I don't want to do it. Dave, do you want to press? Since you're right there. No, am I going to press it? Right, I'll press it. Oh, it weren't me either. Right, I've done it. Oh, Happy, it's not green, I'm afraid. Oh, no, he got there just before me. Oh, no, right. Bloodsome did really well that round. He got like 3 points, and then EJ got 1 point. So let's do another round. Everyone put your beds back to reset them. And we're going to do another round this time to see if I can actually win. Like 1 point would be lovely. Right, let's have a look. Right, who's going to press first? It really doesn't matter who presses in which order. It does give them a bit of a disadvantage. Right, I'm going to press orange. Sleep. Why is Bloodsome so good at this game? It's so annoying how good he is. Oh, no. I don't know if we're allowed to punch. So we're going to have to kind of just... See, one of the problems is because Copycat doesn't speak in his videos, it means finding out the rules of these games is going to be quite hard for us. Green! Oh, no! I was facing it, but then I turned around and thought it was a different colour. Yeah, as I was saying, because Copycat doesn't speak, figuring out the rules is going to be quite like a guess. I wasn't even close. Oh, Dave looked like he went through the floor then. Yeah, I wasn't even close to that. I wasn't even paying attention, I'm not going to lie. So I think blue is the last colour. So is everyone just going to, like, go near the bed? I don't think it was blue, Dave, was it? No, it was yellow. Everyone's just getting really excited. Right, I'll press. See, because the wall's all clumped up, it's going to be quite hard to see if it's blue. I don't think it's blue. See, when he did that, it made me jump then thinking it was blue. Oh, happy I can't say. Oh, was it blue? No, it was green, I think. I can't tell. I'm so close. It's so close. Right, I'm going to press. Oh, is someone going to say... See, everyone's just like lining it up. Ready to sleep. Oh, Bloodsome got there just before everyone else. And that is pretty much all of the recording that was saved that I can show you. Luckily, that was pretty much the whole game anyway, so you can kind of get what it was like. So before I talk about my personal thoughts on the game, let me show you the ratings. So these are the ratings. So for the looks, I gave it a 6, and the reason why I gave it a 6 was because I thought it was a cool looking game. I do like the colour choice. I personally wouldn't have gone with a fence around the game. I would have tried to have made it look a little bit more colourful, maybe built a big colourful wall. But I didn't think it looked too bad, so I gave it a 6. For how much fun, it is actually a really fun game. It's a little bit like Slam from Stampy's World, if any of you have ever seen that. But I really enjoyed it. The wait at the end when you're on the last bed and you're just waiting for that colour to come out is really intense. And then the rush to sleep in the bed when the colour finally comes out is really intense. So I gave it a 7.5. I thought it was really good fun. Originality, it is like musical chairs, as I've said, and a little bit like Slam. So I couldn't give it a huge rating for originality. But the idea of sleeping in a bed... as like a musical chair variety, I thought was really cool. So I gave it a 5. I thought that was about fair, halfway. I forgot to mention, by the way, the maximum we can score up to is 10. So getting a 5 is not too bad. And then replay value, I thought it was a really good fun game. I thought you could really play that and get addicted to it over and over. So I gave it an 8. I thought it was a really good replay game. It's a really good game to have with a group of people, like a large group. And it works well with having 5 people. And then... the name, see, this is where I think it let the game down. So, we do rate the name, and I'm afraid the name Bedrush didn't really settle with me. So, I only gave the game a 3 for the name. That might be seeming a bit harsh, but personally, I thought that there could have been a better name for the game than Bedrush. I mean, it makes sense, you're rushing to beds, but... I just think that there was a much more... You could have maybe come up with some alliteration or something for it instead. Ultimately, though, not a bad game. A pretty good start, I've got to say. So now it's time for my feedback. What do I think could improve the minigame? So the first thing that I thought could be improved about the game is I would have added a delay to the button in the very middle, because as you probably saw on the rounds where there was one last bed, everyone was kind of crowding around, and then no one wanted to press the button because we all knew that whoever pressed it would have a disadvantage and wouldn't be able to get to the bed if the colour come out. So if it was me, I would have put the button a little bit further away and added a delay to it. Just so then that way whoever presses the button isn't at a disadvantage. Apart from that, that's the only thing. There is one issue with the game, and this is not Copycat's fault, it's just the physics of Minecraft. The problem is you can only play it at night time because of the sleeping mechanic. Sadly, as I've said, there's nothing Copycat can do about that. That's just kind of how Minecraft works. But it would have been nice if you could play the game all the time as well, rather than having to specifically wait for night time to play it. But apart from that, not a bad game. So, yeah, the overall rating was 168.5, which is a really good rating. So, well done, Copycat. We really enjoyed your minigame. Bloodstorm did end up winning the minigame, and he picked Snow Blocker for the next game. Sadly, we literally recorded that video yesterday. Sadly, the recording got corrupt, and I'm so annoyed that recording got corrupt, because it was a really good tournament that we had. I won the minigame, and I picked Prisoner Patrollers, so the next video that you see will not be Snowblocker. We will go back and play Snowblocker again in the future, so you will see us be able to play it. I will put the ratings for Snowblocker at the start of the next video. But yeah, we really enjoyed Bed Rush today. I hope that you've all enjoyed watching us play it as well. Join us next week, where we will be playing Prisoner Patrollers alongside giving the ratings for Snowblocker. So if you are interested in that, come back and see. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all at some point.